Yeah, that's what I'm here. Brooklyn in the building. And I'm from 716, right? They keep asking me, am I from New York? And I say, yeah, Buffalo, New York. 716, that's what I'm on. Hey, oh, that's my DJ. Show DJ, that's my DJ. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Let me give y'all a little something for the people real quick. This poem I got, and it's called Go Figure. I really want to find, oh, hey, here we go. Yay. That's what I'm talking about. Play me out when I'm out. Play me out when I'm out. Okay, this joint called Go Figure. Let me put my little hot book on. Ignorance is related to stupidity. They're first cousins. Jealousy and envy are their mothers. Hatred is the grandmother of them all. Go figure. Jezebel and Hardy were neighbors, stayed on a block called promiscuity, extorted by greed to feed his insecurities. Go figure. Thieves and cheapskates hang out with other losers. They're also running buddies with women and child abusers. Go figure. Backstabbing and conniving, two best friends always on a mission. You can always find them working for underhanded politicians. Go figure. Lying and cheating are brothers, unfaithful or deceiving. One of them are the father. Bigamy is the granddaddy of them all. Go figure. Wicked and evil got married, spawning children of the corn. Misbehaving and mischievous a set of twins. Then later, dishonesty was born. Go figure. Now racism and freedom, absolutely no relation. All men are created equally. Well, shit, someone forgot to tell segregation. Go figure. Belligerent and disrespectful, they run a local corner store. In any town where you can purchase handguns and senseless crimes get ignored, like Florida. Go figure. Unity and liberty equals millions of people marching on in the name of justice for all others who share the same faith as Trayvon. Go figure. Morals and integrity, two bricklayers who built a strong wall of belief. Positive convinces negative to turn over a brand new leaf. Go figure. Innocence and naive were college roommates who shared a flat on Easy Street. Both became easily influenced by that no-good door crack cocaine on the chase for that base like it was track meat. Go figure. We were first introduced to the world as colored people, then later labeled as niggers by the grand poobah of them all. Three of the same letters, OKKK. Go figure. Yeah. Okay, yay. And then introduced it. Let me bring up my brother from another mother. He's my featured poet. His name is Paulo Silva. He's done poetry internationally. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, the DJ is killer. Man, he gonna look at my pocketbook. Oh snap, look at my pocketbook.
You gonna make sure they speak through the mic so we can catch the sound?
Oh, okay, yeah, y'all get the mic, yeah, check my check.
Peace and blessings.
Yes. Wait a minute, let me give Paulo some action. This is how you do it now. Okay, this is the grown-up wordplay. This is the grown sexy edition. 2-day inner city poetry marathon. Action. Yeah.
I'm really flattered that Goodness invited me to be the featured poet. It's been a while since I moved to Buffalo. We've been doing a lot of things, my wife and I, but mostly in theater, and acting, things like that. The poetry has just always been a staple mate, and I haven't really been doing too much here in Buffalo, but I'm excited about today. So, let me start off with this one. It's a shame, 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 the way we run around in this life. It's a shame, 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 so much hurting. It's a shame, 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 the way we run around in how shitty the mirror gets when one reflection is lost in blight. Unable to see the right, the wrong is prolonged for so long that we all keep singing the same sad-ass song. Shucking and jiving, ducking and dodging. Off with a mirage, but there's an all-out garage, tap, tap, dancing on our brain. There's a 30-second seduction, a smooth introduction while there's a malfunction to our thought process. Out for recess, classical conditioning, experiment, Pavlovian, turn on, ring bell, and you're salivating before the first syllable has even felt, waiting to be fed your daily bread. But don't be misled. You are what you eat. G-I-G-O, but you don't hear me though, so let me flow. Farther into your psyche while there's still a chance I just might be, able to awake that sleeping giant inside your brain, even though powerful pilgrims with purple blow darts poop on your pillow in your sleep, causing you to toss and turn from the sting that forces you to sink further into conformity. Now is this unity, that all elusive missing link? Let me spit more on unity to help us think. You see, it's always hurt my heart when I see another loving couple have to split apart. But alas, marriage has become that carriage that carries the damaged heart to divorce court, cutting short all the hopes and dreams, grace and glory this union was supposed to mean. A heavenly tie. Why? When I always can say bye-bye. Besides, I'm well to say there's plenty more fish in the sea, you see. And women be claiming, ain't no man controlling me. And brothers be fronting, I got so much 90 on my line, I ain't got time playing one skirt jam me up in church. And even if they do, it's all good because I'll call my attorneys for hire who are retired. This travesty once called matrimony. But for those of you who have found their life mate, third eye open, sight not raped, big up so much love. But you have found favor from on high. You realize that in the two, there's only one, and there was none before the one. One God, one family, one love, one destiny. Peace.
You're listening to the 4th annual Poetry Marathon here in Buffalo, New York. Griot Poet Society broadcasting live via Periscope.
Yes. All right. They not ready yet? All right. Do we have a reader that's ready to come up? Oh, we do? Okay. All right, y'all. What I'm about to do is bring one of my homegirls to the stage. I've been knowing her from, oh my God, way back. Full flat, full cataracts and all that. Yes, she's been in a couple of shows that I put on. And she goes by the name of Burning Flame. Y'all put your hands together, okay?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So today I'm going to do Smile. He said, smile, you're beautiful. I replied, thank you, but I don't smile much. This here is my natural. He smiled at me, so I smiled back. It was a reflex, a quick natural reaction before I knew it had happened. A smile appeared out of nowhere. From ear to ear, my lips slightly aparted with an inviting glare from my gloss on my lips. His smile has brightened my spirit. And at that very moment, I felt tall. I'm at awed by the curveball, because at his first approach, I was feeling quite low. And like I said before, this look is my natural. I'm fragile and bashful. His smile turned my natural frown upside down. This smile shit is magical. I had to chuckle because I found it quite comical that this phenomenal chick had the look of a popsicle, sweet and cold. Yet you never know it's my sweet until my teeth show. Now I swear the smile is the best thing I can wear. I'm like, fuck my accessories. My smile was the best curve on me. My heart-shaped lips, God made them perfectly. Now I'm embracing what I once thought was a deformity. My sudden disagree has set my smile free. Now I'm smiling at me, for me, because of me. But I like to thank the man who saw my inner beauty, because we all know that it's skin deep, and the keyhole to my soul was through my pupils, and my heart beats to a melody of love, pain, and secrecies, which all makes up a unique beauty in me. Now I'm loving me, each and every piece of me, and I'm smiling, as y'all can see, smile.
Go ahead.
more time for Smile. That was good. So as a result of that, I'm going to do something for my women friends. This is for my women friends. Uh-oh. You saw that, right? Yeah, hold on. So, I watched a woman the other day sitting at the bus stop. Nappy hair, clothes tatted, dirty, and worn. And I swore, not my mother. But wasn't that my mother? Was she not a queen? My lack of humanity disgraced me, for it would seem I fancied myself better than her. How absurd. The very fact that she's in that position lessens my admission to a higher place. For the greatness of a civilization is not in its material possessions, but in the dedication to the betterment of the people, treated fair and equal. There is no life without humans in unity. Well, how will we ever survive living divided? Bless it. I'm just going to keep doing one. I'm bringing other people on because I don't want to hog the mic per se. So please, we have someone else that would like to come and bless the mic. Let's go.
It's been a minute, so I'm getting kind of a rush, so kind of do that. Did I break it? There we go. This one is So in Love. I fell in love out of nowhere. I'm on my Deborah Cox, how did you get here? I wasn't looking for you, well, maybe I was. But I was hoping for something, more of my taste buds. Tall and chocolate, accent from Brooklyn. But somehow I'm here loving you and I just can't seem to control it. They say you can't help who you love now, ain't that some shit? Got me caught up all of my emotions. I keep trying to break it off, but you're just so damn stubborn. Every chance you get, you attack my body like cancer. Can't even sleep. You're in my dreams, you're speaking to me. And when I woke you all around all the damn time, you everywhere, go away, I need my fucking space. I try to write, and you appear on the fucking page. This shit is crazy, it got me in a daze. I won't dare speak your name, though it tastes like champagne, but with a addiction of cocaine. So I detox, cold turkey, it gave me trembles. My brain went crippled, I couldn't write, it's like I had a leadless pencil. What was simple was now impossible. Without my master, I feel like an imposter. Just not like myself, because it knew me like no one else. I couldn't cope, I hit the loud, I even choked and holding in the smoke. Searching for a love I couldn't find. Seemed like I lost them when I stopped writing on the lines. See, I'm so afraid to love again, because only love I knew was a form of a man. Strong voice, harsh commands, verbal abuse, but never by his hands. See, to me that was love, because I was never taught. My daddy was running from the cops, and I got hugs from the thugs talking about hood love. But I noticed something. I noticed that every time I picked up a pencil, I got this rush and my heart started to beat to a different tempo. I felt that when I was 13 and I fell in love with rap, rhythm and poetry fact. That's where I realized that's where my true love was at. So I expressed my feelings in white and black and I relapsed. OD on poetry, fuck love. Love is lying, too complex to read. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with rap, rhythm, and poetry fact. How did you get here, Mr. Poetry? How did you get here?
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, that's what we talking about. This is the grown sexy party up in here. Do a little two-step, one-step, three-step. Okay, with the broken hip. All right. Yes. Yes, let's give it up again for Bernie.
Live feed from Buffalo, New York, Griot Poetry Society, 4th Annual Poetry Marathon.
gonna let the ladies go, I'm gonna bring up another poet. And if any of the gentlemen over here on this side wanna get in, y'all can let me know. Okay, so what we gonna do, we gonna bring up Kedra. Now, let me tell y'all about Kedra. Kedra says she gonna start it off real nice and slow on y'all. You know what I'm talking about? She gonna start with the slow wine. And then she gonna pull y'all into the jungle. Okay, that's how she gonna do it. But y'all put y'all hands together for Miss Kedra. Girl, don't do it too rough. Don't do it too rough, girl. Don't do it too rough.
Hi everybody. Hey girl, I'm gonna just bring this over here. This one is called Melanin. Okay, Melanin. Turn me up, turn me on, yes, baby. Turn me up with that melanin, give me a dose, just a taste, a shot glass of that melanin, that rush of that melanin that motivates extraordinary energy, a lifeline, oh melanin. Give me some of that honey that makes me cream. Give me some that gives me great dreams, that makes me want to scream, the power that keeps me energized by the hour. Taste that melanin. Tongue kiss my mind and make my thoughts squirt. Send shockwaves down my spine. So true and divine. Melanin, you are one of a kind.
That's nice and slow, y'all. Okay?
Come on with it. Come on with it.
You done already started. Come on.
Okay. This one I call is A to Z.
Oh, snap.
A to Z. Anaconda. Anaconda, beat that coochie up like a drum daddy. Give me that dick, that energy that I need, that flow, that oh my goodness. That hydraulic action, that iron, that jackhammer, the king of all dicks. That lifeline, that melanin, that narcotic dick. That orgasm attack, pleasure Miss Punani, your queen, repeatedly sending shockwaves down my spine. Territorial waters with united fronts. It's like volcanoes and waterfalls, X marks the spot. And I'm yearning for more, zoned out. Z to A. Zone out, yearning for more, exilifying gliding, waterfalls and volcanoes, unpredictable turn-ups and turn-outs. Silver bullets and rabbit pearls, queen pussy power, overflowing non-stop. Magic wand loving, orgasm, Kama Sutra, juices are flowing. Inspiring thoughts, hydraulic action, greatness exploding. Dildos for days, coochie is coming, black pennies are off, in action only.
Once again, one more time for Kendra. That was amazing. And she did love that. Next to the mic is a sister who is, she just carries herself with such dignity and grace, you know, and like Proverbs 31. You guys know Proverbs 31? I feel like the sister embodies Proverbs 31, and that she takes care of herself, her family, you know, makes the clothes. You know, I remember when she didn't have a vehicle, but she got to where she had to be. You know, she brought them, and I just feel my wife had the utmost respect for her. And she has a new song out that we was listening to and jamming to yesterday called Loveless Unwell. And next to the mic, no further delay, Fragrance of Y'all.
What an introduction.
so I usually turned all my poems into songs. But I have this one that remained a poem, so I thought I'd share it. I'm not an island, I'm human. Need love and affection like you, hon. Why is it that people forget the one on whom they lean and depend? What gives them the sense that I'm not really a friend? Do you trust me? I mean, for real? Beyond that wall you built as a seal, protecting your heart from what you feel, allowing your psyche no chance to heal. What should I do? Pretend like nothing's there to defend? This is hard for me too, you know, constantly shifting my focus to and fro. Truly, this is the best I have to give, feeling like I was stabbed with a shiv. All my productivity came to a halt. Don't get me wrong, it's not your fault. That would give you too much credit, when all I had to do was stay true to the calling that assures my salvation, staying in prayer and meditation. However, as usual, I lost my focus, and then my blessings went hocus pocus. So now, where do I stand with you? And more importantly, how do I pull through? Left once again holding the bag, out in the open, easily snagged. Thought this time it was different. I didn't even act so independent. Gave myself room to need and be needed. Felt for sure I succeeded in being the woman to teach you how real love can fit you too. All I can hope for now is that bailout, since I just got caught with my tail out, wagging in someone's direction who wasn't even pleased with an erection. I'm done. Finished for Conan. I'm not an island. I'm human.
Yeah. I'm loving the music. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm loving the music, man. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to paradise. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be your hostess with the mostest. All right. And y'all see Isaac, you know, for the drinks over there. Y'all see Isaac. Okay, this is what I want to do. Because, like, this is so nice. And again, I want to say thank you all for coming out for the 4th annual 2-day Inner City Poetry Marathon. And I appreciate you all for spending y'all Saturday with me, you know, and everybody that's here. It was meant to be here. This poem that I'm going to do, look, this is how you do it. Like you're on the double dutch and shit. Jump on up in there like that, yeah. That's how you jump on it, like you don't even know what it is. What is I supposed to do with that? Right? It's in my face. No, I'm just kidding. It's a mic, dummy. My mic sounds nice, check. My mic sounds nice, check.
2.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I just want to do this poem, right? Because it was this bum that I knew. And I had used to like him and stuff, but I don't like him no more. So I had wrote this poem. I wrote this poem, right? And it's called Dude Got Me Fucked Up. Yeah, all I had was emotional. You know how you be sitting around with no wig on for like 2 days and stuff? Because you thought him loved you and stuff. My heart is breaking, affecting my writing. Never the right words, always bad lighting. My pencil just broke. Shit. Perfect timing. A utensil's the least of my troubles right now. My organs need healing, and I wish to know how. Pick up the pieces, where do I begin? The part that has been broken, I shade it back in. Fill in the blanks, color me bad. Rewrite my emotions to happy from sad. Internally injured, I swear I'm no liar. My outward appearance shows none the wiser. Shattered like glass, brought down with a brick. Surprised that I've written the bulk of this shit. My heart is breaking, aching at night. Dude got me fucked up. I can't even write. Losing composure, detect low defenses. Lost my damn mind in the midst of that sentence. I can't think of a thing, not even a little. blah, 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 mumbo jumbo, scribble dibble. Where to begin? Where do I start? Composing emotions with this broken heart. As I turn back the pages, I'm like, are you kidding? Brutally ripped from my chest, no bullshitting. Took a chunk of my love, sank his teeth in the bite. Dude got me fucked up. I can't even write. Yeah. Right. Bum bastard. No, how you doing? How your mama doing? And shit. Right. Okay, but this another one. They make sure my Vaseline not looking like Pookie and shit.
The hair.
In front of projects.
The hair.
Oh, wait. The weave ain't got nothing to do with it. The shirt say it all, baby.
I'm just
This joint right here is called Taxes. This is something I ain't seen in like a couple of years, since 2009, you know them taxes. I gotta be on somebody's joint account and shit. Let me get some taxes like that. Okay, this is called Taxes. This guy that I'm currently seeing has trouble seeing. This fool needs glasses. Because he keeps lying and cheating on me like my first name was Taxes. Dude must think my name is Idiot or some shit like that, I guess. One thing that I do know for sure is you don't fuck with the IRS. I'm done with fake relationships. Another sorry excuse for a man flushed down the toilet. First, middle, and last name is Kiss My Ass, you freaking loser. This is an audit. Selling pipe dreams, talking out the side of your neck, writing checks your broke ass can't cash. You're being hit with a W2x4. You're being hit with a news flash. So call your backup bitches. I'm sure her number's on the back of your receipt. With all those holes added up together, they still come up dirt cheap. Thought you were different, kept it real. I believed you in the beginning. Don't play me, fool, play lotto. You'll have a better chance at winning. Claimed you was a single man when we first met, falsified, half-ass lied. You should have claimed zero because you're a jerk. Y'all know that song, You're a Jerk. Remember the kids used to do that shit? I almost flipped it to the stove one day. I was like, this shit's for jerks, because I couldn't do it. Is your name? Yeah, because you a jerk. Is your name really Bob? Do you even really have a job, or is it Tommy? Y'all know from Martin, because on my nerves is, where you work? Your little busyness is out of business. I'm on to you. You have been warned. Now here's your pride and your balls. And oh, I need you to sign this 1099 form. Right. This guy that I was seeing, I won't be seeing that fool anymore. Dennis to menace to my sobriety. But you fucked up like a credit score. You know you done fucked up, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah. I can love you. Oh, this ain't karaoke. Okay. Let me get this shit straight. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up one of my homegirls. She is the featured female artist for the day. And she goes by the name of LV. This lady has many talents. You know, this G.P.S Family Dollar mascara will probably be scoring y'all in a few minutes. But y'all give it up. Y'all put your hands together for Miss LV.
Peace and blessings I bring unto you from the Most High. How are y'all doing today? My name is LV, and I am a singer and a poet.
Go ahead.
And today I'm going to share a few different things with you, but I am going to share a love poem that I wrote. So we had a little erotica, and then we had like some, reflective moments after we done dealt with some BS, right? So, and it's perfect because when my ex-husband left me, I had all of that going on. And then I learned to fall in love with God. And so, and I'm not even talking about just only the Christian God, I'm just talking about my Creator. I learned to fall in love with Him and to receive His love and to just be satisfied with just Him. Because look, you can't put your trust in man because man will fail you every time. Yeah. So, this is based on John 4:10, a scripture, John 4:10. Not that we love Him, but that He loved us. And so I'm just going to share this with you. All the raindrops couldn't number the tears that I have cried for you. All the cracks in the desert floor couldn't number the time my heart was broken for you. All of the volcanic eruptions and their terrifying burning temperatures couldn't express to you how I have burned for you, longed for you, been angry and passionate, loving and hating you. All of the beautiful sunrises we've seen couldn't show you the billions of light years I want to wake up to you. Next to you, breathing only you. You see, every fiber of my being lives to love and worship you. Because everything about you makes me fall in love over and over again. When you touch me, my heart melts. And I miss you when you're away. You're the lover I always come back to, wanting, needing, thirsting greedily for more. I can never get enough of you, and there's never too much of you. There's a safety in your arms I can't find anywhere else. A surety that echoes in your voice when I listen. I can't hear anywhere else. Your midnight touch is unspeakable. Your 4 a.m. love makes me drool with delight. And when I finally make it through the night to see the sunrise, when I open my eyes, take my first breath, and put my feet on the floor, I know I've conceived the mercies you so graciously, lovingly planted in me the night before. Your love is profoundly delicious, devastatingly deep, intriguingly infinite. It bears all my faults, believes all my lies and broken promises, plans to prosper me in spite of my idiosyncrasies, endures all of me, for I say, this is love. Not that I love him, but that he first loved me. This next short one I'm going to share with you is called Diamond Girl. I was in a rehearsal with the band that I sing with. My band's name is Eclectic Soul. And we were just rehearsing, and I randomly started, just singing something. And so my birthday is on the 23rd, and the diamond is my birthstone. The diamond is my birthstone, and I didn't necessarily write this because of my birthstone or anything. I was just, feeling the flow. It's called Diamond Girl. I am the diamond you dig deep for, that some are willing to bleed for. Pressed for ages from the blackest coal, you and all mankind search for me. Yes, I am highly sought after, and of this I am never ashamed. Only the diligent can possess me. I am priceless. No one will ever be able to afford me. Thus, my love and my body will have to be a gift. So be ready and make yourself worthy.
Ashe, love is a beautiful thing. One more time, LB. This is getting kind of gender heavy. I'm waiting for some brethren to come and bless the mic. So next to the stage is Legendary.
Shout out to Goodness. This is actually my first time doing the adult day of the Poetry Inner City Marathon. And this is actually the first event where I met Goodness for the first time, so this is weird. Yeah, but I'm going to take love from a different perspective, a different point of view, because sex ain't just the physical aspect. You also got to have it up here. When you can take a woman's mind to the ether, the physical stuff, it ain't shit. I'm being honest. So I'm going to freestyle something, and I'm going to see what y'all do with it. I wanted to test my boundaries. So I took out my pen, full of all the darkest ink I could muster. And at first, I gave a couple of scratches just to make sure that it works correctly, that the ink is deep enough within the lines. So when you read between the lines later, it tells a complete and perfect story. I was even so bold enough as to turn down all the lights in the spirit and test your margins in the dark, stroking each and every letter, perfectly sitting right on the line each and every time I stayed within my rhythm. My contrast was having sex, but with a little class. See, hooked on phonics, I thought I would teach her a little something about this spoken word. And so my word to her that I spoke was, I want you to practice your vowel sounds. First long, and then short, and then short, and then long. And if I do something wrong, please misunderstand me. I will scribble and start again. And with this fancy looking pen I'll take and I'll start signing some calligraphy all over her anatomy, just so she knows. And so that you feel at ease, you can say you're getting another tattoo again. Friend, lover, girlfriend, we don't have to give it a title. First, I want to get this idea down, and I'm not talking about American Idol. I want to etch my name everywhere. 26 letters, and man calls it the alphabet. But when I'm up here on this mic, I call it a 2 to 5 minute set. So it doesn't have to be an amateur night. I'm talking about during the rain, I want every drop I can get on your page. I want every sound perfect, everything pushed to its limit. I want to use this pen and continue to stroke you perfectly until I run out of fluids. There is no stopping to get a glass of water, just me, myself, and the hopes that I may mistakenly create a daughter, but if I do, know that I sign her name into you with all of my love, all of my affection, because in this world full of impossible and impossibilities, I wanted for once to etch something with perfection. Thank you.
All right, represent one more time, please, for legendary. Lovely Brethren, please.
You got to it. You don't know the last one. Process of elimination. That actually describes me. That's all.
Dynamite Soul? Oh, love that name. Respect. Dynamite Soul, yo.
Right. I'm loving this. This is good. This is good. I like poetry sets. My name is Joseph, aka Dynamite. Peace, goodness. Thanks for having us. I like to ask permission to do poetry, so if y'all give me permission, I'm gonna spit something.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
This joint right here is called Flow. Starts off like I took the little joint and be like, flow on, flow on, flow on, flow on, flow on. Then the joint be like, hovering through space, but he has enough power to fill up any place. From the Milky Way to the mind, from every corner of the globe, he's even in my mind. The spirit's like water, it's life, it's letting things grow. It's cold and uncomfortable, because it's contradicting the flesh. It's like taking a shower under a waterfall. It may be cold, but it's the best way to cleanse and eliminate a dark heart and a love to hate. Get a relationship with the water of life so your problems will alleviate. He don't wash one time, he constantly do it. You constantly use it. The holy fluid, see, souls get stolen when they're not holy sprayed, not protected, neglected, dejected, expected, infected, defiled, tainted praise. He just doesn't enter any. He loves filling the empty with a glass, everlasting, cool and plenty. Cash should never last, it's the rule of many. I'll pass, give me a glass, let it renew within me. Still waters run deep, I pray to peep his technique. The speech that he lets leak out of me be a translation of conversation from me to Yah about a personal situation. The Holy Spirit. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, they got that Tribe Called Quest going on right there. That's what I'm saying. Yo, peace to Fife, dog, y'all. Peace to Fife. That was something. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, it was you who put me down. That's what I'm saying. I gotta give it up to Dynamite Soul. Y'all put your hands together for me. About 2 years ago, I had a little birthday extravaganza for myself. I wasn't gonna do nothing because I really didn't feel like celebrating me, but then I thought about it. I said if I would celebrate myself, the best way I would do it was by having about 7 out of 10 of my favorite male poets come out and serenade me. And he was one of my favorites. And they came out in the Baby Blizzard. And I just want to acknowledge Mr. Paulo Silver, our featured poet here today. We share the same born day. Well, actually, I came in on his day, so let me just go there. But what I want to do is, I want to bring up his better half. His wife, my sister friend. She's also a poet and a newly published author, self-published author. So y'all give it up for my girl, Miss Beatrice, a.k.a. Leslie Love, a.k.a. Bullet. Bring it, girl. Let's go, sister. Welcome. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, give her a little bit of help. Put me in there.
Peace and love.
Hey, love.
I'm really excited to be here. I don't like, how to, I just hold the mic. I think I feel better that way. Yeah. So, I'm really excited to be here. My wonderful husband, Paolo, much inspiration and love. I'm so happy that you're here. Y'all give it up for Paolo. He's an amazing poet and inspiration to me. Goodness, and all the poets here who've come up, Sister Queen, all y'all brothers, y'all really inspired me today. You know, we got a little small crowd in here, but the energy is big.
Yes, it is.
The energy is really big. And so I just want to say that I'm grateful and I'm humbled by your presence. I recently published my first book, and it's a book of poetry. It's called Libertad, and it feels weird talking about it. I have to admit, I feel weird, but it's the truth. This is 20 years of my life in this book, and I'm really grateful to have had the opportunity and the inspiration to put it together. And this is just the beginning, because I'm hoping that from this book we can create stage play and more opportunities for mainly sisters. I mainly work with sisters, but for brothers and sisters to get together in love, because that's what it's really about. Like you were saying, sis, you know, it's really all about that self-love and that higher love that we got to tap into to really have some peace.
Okay.
With that being said, I want to share a poem. I was going to read, but most of these poems in this book I already know, and I wanted to share this poem that I wrote for my husband. He you know, sometimes, you know, certain statements get kind of cliche. You know, I was going to say he changed my life. He did change my life, but more accurately, he inspired me and just gave me that hope and that, you know, solidified that belief and that faith for me to keep going in love and keep moving forward in love. So I wrote this song poem for him, and it's the last poem of the book, and the book is called Libertad, represents freedom. So this is the final poem. It's called In Tune With You. In the thick of this, smoke seeps from the thick of his lips, his hands gripped round the thick of my hips, unplanned trips to infinite corners of the earth, universe. His shoulder hurts, tea tree oil and tiger balm. I'll rub it on, Poppy, sing me a song. I feel you all inside of my hippocampus. How we dance is like sunlight in the night. That's right, touch me on the inside, cry. I wanna be what you see and why you be. We like divine groupies, the type them want to be, 'cause we live L-O-V-E. Rain come down and you become me and I am you, and then we be free, in tune with you, with me, we be free. How you complete me. Butterflies and honeybees out on a limb, buddies, poetries, chatting that Portuguese, killing me softly. Gently he entered me. I knew that he was sent for me, and then he wept for me, he went for me. He simply correct for me. This love is so deep. That's right, I wanna be what you see and why you be. We like divine groupies, the type them want to be, 'cause we live L-O-V-E. Rain come down and you become me and I am you, and then we be free, in tune with you, with me, we be free.
You're live from Buffalo, New York. The Griot Poetry Society presents the 4th annual Poetry Marathon. My goodness.
All right, y'all give it up for my sister, London Love.
That was back.
Yes.
That was deep.
Now, what we're about to do is we're about to auction off one of these here situations, you know. And we are at the library, and we would like, you know, to encourage y'all to read and everything, because reading is fundamental. But you know, you can be drinking and reading at the same time. Is that illegal? Okay, so we gonna raffle off one of these.
So the first number is 680-495.
Hey!
Seriously,
Get
right?
money.
One more time. 680-495.
That's me right here.
All right, we have a bingo. We have a bingo. All right, let's make sure the numbers are correct. Let's read those numbers off. That's what I'm talking about. Go pick your poison.
Get a little change in the number when I was
Yeah. We have a match.
That is the official joint. Okay, so pick one of these, the Cabernet or the, oh, okay. The darker the berry, sweeter the juice, y'all take it up for the record. Oh, snap, we need the little cheese and stuff like that. Oh, wait, wait, we gotta get him with the winning ticket, wait.
Oh, give money.
All right.
Nice.
All right. We got on the way, you know, maybe somebody else might want to come in and get some drinks done and stuff. But all right, brother, you can take that over. Y'all give it up for the lucky winner. All right now. All right.
You know, you can have a Saturday, Saturday.
Blessed. I'm, as my wife said, I'm so inspired by and humbled by the poetry I've been hearing here today. It's really, a beautiful thing. So this next one is called Emit. The smoothest criminal to ever reign supreme on the mental began with the rise and set with the dim. Simple and innocent in its infancy, it never knew. It never had a clue that it would one day regulate life and represent doom. Poor little entity, why you? Only God knows. So for this, I must show empathy for your purpose and your curse. Nevertheless, I must contest, protest, and charge you with being the greatest enslaver, dictator, manipulator, heartbreaker, dominator of every age, the most merciless judge and jury, executioner, none never pure, the ultimate concealer, revealer, and healer of wounds and woes, wisdom's true companion, a fool's final foe. This righteous road moves swiftly, like a thief in the night, as blinders begin to close slowly and young, unrequited love begins to excite. Together their voices are as one, bemoaning not to be denied, singing the chorus of, "You're all I need to get by. You're all I need to get by." To get by what? To get by the rejection? To get by the regret? To accept the things we should have done and the promises we chose to forget? I know it's not your fault, predestined from the very start. Still, if I could, I swear that I would tear out your loveless heart. You, the temporal initiative that mandates everyone and everything. You, the sneakiest criminal the powers that be could ever bring. And I know this may sound crazy. The laugh is, you're a victim imperceptibly. From the moment you leave, from the moment you arrive to the point you leave, it's imperceptibly stealing the air you breathe, robbing you so slowly, ever so slow. You don't even know what's missing until it's long since been gone, so to be foretold is to be forewarned. And with your third eye open, you can enjoy all that you have sown. For the name of this contemptuous kleptomaniac upon which you should keep an eye is none other than that irascible, irascible, unerasable motherfucking time. The game with that is that I call it emit, but emit actually means time spelled backwards. So I want to do one more.
Yes.
I want to do one more. This is Elders of Eminon. Why does wisdom stand on the side of the road with his spirit weighed in ounces, aluminum and glass the enslaver of his secrets, wrapped in a brown paper bag, gripped by the neck until his life is sucked out of it, cursing seduction for its betrayal and beguiling, open and naked, depressed and dispossessed? Wisdom wanders down Jefferson, wearing nothing but a glad trash bag, flaunting with fool and simple, wearing nothing but a glad trash bag with a baseball cap cocked to the left because he knows he's not right. Sporting dirty Nikes with no socks on, where are wisdom socks? What will absorb this thing? Has he lost them for some rocks? A 5-minute reprieve? A king with no kingdom? His queen has abdicated her station. He has no place to rest his head, to release his worries, his fears. Complacent to compromise, dies with his eyes wide shut, slave to a pseudo-medication. Just another way to anesthetize the multitude of lies fed to him over the years by imperial spies. My elders of Eminon, I feel your pain. I hear your cries. My elders of Eminon. Blessings.
Oh, yeah, y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for Carlos Hey, could you sign that, please? Thank you. Hey, girl. Okay. Yes. I love that. I love that. What I'm about to do is, I'm gonna bring up Burn a Flame again. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recite this one piece, and after that, maybe our feature female will be able to go again, and some of the males over here, we want to give y'all some more on the testosterone side. You know, we're gonna give y'all a little airplay because it is grown-up day. But what I want to say is I want to thank the Griot Nation and the Griot Poet Society for the live stream. Brother Khalil, y'all can find him on Facebook. I want to thank DJ Space for the sounds. Y'all can also find him on Facebook. And I want to thank my featured male and female poet, Mr. Paulo Silva and Miss LV. And also the library for letting me host this event and trusting me. You know what I'm saying? What happened in the auditorium stage, you know. And also the other readers that are here, I thank y'all for coming to spend y'all Saturday, the spectators. This piece that I want to do is called Silence is Golden, Ignorance is Bliss. And I too have a book. I did not even mention any of that, you know what I'm saying? Hi, my name Goodness and stuff like that. And this is my 4th annual 2-day inner city poetry marathon. And the name of my book is called Naughtry, Nice and Naughty Poetry. It's some nice and some naughty, you know what I'm talking about? And the book naked will be later on in the halftime. But again, this is called Silence is Golden, Ignorance is Bliss. And I must have wrote this when somebody had got on my nerve or something. But you know, that's how I do when people fuel your pen, you know what I'm saying? When someone shits on my feelings, it makes me feel equivalence to this. Somebody down in the slums, opening up a window, pouring out a bucket of piss. Splat on the concrete, which is solid and coincides. How this metaphor solidifies. The shame I allow you to cast upon me. Sharp words, harsh tones, derogatory terms of endearment, aimed directly at my integrity. No more will I be a piss poor excuse for a waste of a waste matter. Are you kidding me? You're like an enlarged kidney, applying pressure trying to bust a bladder. No more will I allow thee to slow walk my character derogatively. If I don't have nothing at the end of the day but my motherfucking pride, then that's all I need. Why should I envy the haves? Because I'm a have-not. Grateful for what I have and thankful for what I ain't got. I don't feed off of greed and whatnot. Greedy is a feast, to say the least, howling like a wolf as the moon rises from the east. Next time someone tries to shit on my feelings and make me feel even remotely close to this, you can keep your slum bucket and drown in your own piss. Silence is golden and ignorance is bliss. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, now we're going to open this up like a can of whoop ass. No, like a crate of whoop ass. Okay. Now we finna get it cracking. Are you ready to roll, baby girlfriend? All right, let's hear it for our feature female, Miss L. Oh shit, they got that West Coast shit. Oh shit, they got that West Coast shit.
Y'all let it stop, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a poem. It's not my official set. I'm just gonna do another poem. Anybody Greek in here?
Wait a minute, y'all need to rewind and do that again.
Anybody Greek in here? You said Greek. Any Greek in here? Okay, I'm just asking because the poem I'm about to do is called Alpha and Omega, but it has nothing to do with being a Greek. He touched my voice, he touched my hands. He touched my heart and my eyes and my feet, breathed into me, marked me with his lion paw, and whispered in my ear, the gifts I have given you will bring you before great men. For I am the strong spirit that lives within your Alpha and your Omega, the beginning and the end. His word is true, his word shone through me, and I am like the softest lily in the valley. I am bright in the morning, and I shine in the indigo of his night. singing in my heart what he told me. The gifts I have given you will bring you before great men. For I am the strong spirit that lives within. I am your Alpha and your Omega, the beginning and the end. I breathe his breath. His word is bound round my neck like the gold of Queen Makeda. In my heart, like the wisdom of King Solomon, behold, his mark is upon me. I walk his path. His hands guide me like a lover's touch. His word spoken over me proves true, and those that mean me harm will feel his wrath. He sang my voice, caressed my hands, soothed my heart and my eyes and feet, breathed into me and marked me with his lion paw, and demanded all to hear. She belongs to me. She is my bride. Touch not my beloved one. And I stand quietly and sing in my heart what he told me. The gifts that he has given me will bring me before great men. For he is the strong spirit that lives within. He is the Alpha and the Omega, my beginning and my end.
Woman up, Kane. No, I can't do that without biofreeze. All right.
She said,
Y'all give it up for Miss LV.
Griot Poet Society at the 4th Annual Poetry Marathon here live from Buffalo, New York.
Doing grown-up poetry, but I gotta give it up to the Most High because I thank him for putting this on my heart, for allowing me to do this for our community and for those that want to come out here and enjoy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring back Burn a Flame, you know what I'm saying, ladies before gents, and then we're gonna give some of this West Coast love over here to the guys. So y'all give it up again for Miss Burn a Flame, y'all.
I'm so trying to remember, like, it's so crazy. I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute. I've been writing so much. I have a lot of new stuff in my brain and trying to remember old stuff, so bear with me. I'm so in love. I thought I felt this way before. Wait, I'm lying. Back in high school, I felt this feeling. My stomach had butterflies just a flying. I felt this feeling. How can I deny it? It was puppy love. It was first love, but it still was not like this love. See, this love right here is definitely different. The kind of love that we all think is non-existent, make you pinch yourself just to make sure you're not dreaming. I feel like a crackhead, real talk, this shit got me fiending. Oh, so wavy, I am leaning. Real love, I hear MJB singing. Real love. Can't sing. I'm searching for real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. But all choked up. Because the whole damn time, the real love was in me. This can't be. How did I not see? No one loves me more than me. Saying to myself, damn, B, I've never been loved so unconditionally. It loves me and holds me, even scolds me and molds me. Looked at me and told me, look what you doing, this shit right here is stupid. You can't be that damn dumb acting clueless. So I had my head down in shame. For I carry my grandmama's name. Bernice mean victorious and victory I already won before I begun. How did I not love and see? Now that I am embracing me, niggas be chasing me, bitches screw facing me, all because I am so in love with me.
Yes.
I'm so in love.
Yes.
I'm gonna try this one. I just wrote it. Let me see if I remember it. Please bear with me. I'm simply amazing, a phenomenal woman, such a fucking lady, a black girl who rocks a queen, the she roll. I am the scent when you smell a rose. I am sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm a rib of a man, strong and slightly bent, A queen, again, that's no understatement. I am female, I am girl. B said the best, we run the world. I am soft by touch, fragile, still emotional, but still tough. I overcome a lot of obstacles. Women once didn't have a voice in this world, we was mute. But now I'm here and I'm speaking to you. I am powerful, not powerless. Yes, I am the CEO behind the desk, and yes, that's an address. I am your nana, your mima, your grandma, your house slave. I was a caretaker to many rates. I'm sorry. I am your nana, your mima, your grandma, the house slave. I was caretaker to many races. I cooked, I cleaned, I scrubbed on hands and knees. But again, I had faith, because again, I am a queen. I've been stoned and abused. I've been robbed of my youth. I've been locked in confinement because of my intelligence. They say this is a man's world. Well, excuse their ignorance. On my sojourner truth, ain't I a woman too? I deserve to be lifted and carried and to be helped over the ditches and to be surrounded by all God's riches. Ain't I a woman despite my high exterior, my cocky demeanor, and the fact that I ain't scared to be ridiculed by the opposite sex? Sends a message. Queen said it the best. Ladies first. Yes, yes. I am strong and positive. My inner beauty is most attractive. I will surrender, but only to my man, and he understands that again. I am the bone from his side, not from his feet, and he would not walk all over me. Yes. You can call it feisty or fury, but I say that I'm just a strong black woman who stands up to authority. Yes. I like to speak my mind, sometimes very blunt. Eyes rolling, neck rolling, hands on my hip. You know how we give it up. I am a black woman.
Yeah, there you go. I want two. Girl. They call her Be Nice. Yes. Y'all give it up again for Burner Flag. That's my girl, one of the Cold Squad originals. What I'm about to do is I'm about to bring up another one of the Cold Squad originals. She goes by the name of Treasure. Now, she's normally an R&B singer, but we're going to see what she's about to do. So we want to welcome her up to the mic, y'all. Y'all put your hands together for Treasure. They coming in that fire today.
This song is an original song. It had a poem to it. But we can't get the poem, so I'm just gonna sing a snippet of it. I wrote the song. It's about love. A lot of times people say they want love, but some people are not able to really accept it, know how to deal with it when they get it. So some love, you just can't get away from. Like the love that you get from guys, like just something that it's amazing. It's amazing. That's really it's called Stay. You can run, but you can't hide. Trying to run away from love, but you find and pierce your heart deep inside. This type of love you can't deny. This time won't you stay? This time won't you stay? It seems like you trying to fight. trying to fight the feelings you have inside. 'Cause you don't wanna feel, don't wanna feel it. You put your emotions aside, strong face on, tough as can be. You can run, but you can't hide. Trying to run away from love, but it finds and pierce your heart deep inside. This type of love you can deny. This time, won't you stay?
Walking in somebody's kitchen like that. Like you ain't even grown. Get your hands off your back because I ain't had no help. Okay. That was wonderful. Y'all give it up for Treasure. Yes. Y'all give it up for Treasure. And what we're going to do is we're going to pass the mic. That one hippie working mic. Okay. We're going to pass the mic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Legendary. You got any more going on right here?
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all put your hands together for Legendary. Oh, yeah.
You don't need to buy up here.
Break it down. Wait a minute. I just want to say something really quick. This is for my female feature. You know what I'm saying? And these shot glasses are for my male feature. And also for my DJ, go DJ,
that's my DJ.
Go DJ. That's my DJ. Turn down for what? You know what I'm saying? When y'all get y'all sip on, sip responsibly. You know
Right.
Thank God.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Am I coming through clear?
Sir.
Shout out to Eclectic Soul in the building. They definitely are eclectic. I was there when it goes down in the room, trust me, and the sound check is just as deep as the performance. It's real. I was there. Before I start my poem, I just want to say a little something, because I literally just thought about this, and the young generation need to get this. And I told them, I really went on my social media, and if you keep referring to men as niggas, that's what you're going to keep getting. If you keep referring to women as bitches, that's what you're going to keep getting. Even if you say, I want a real nigga, you're still asking for a nigga. If you say, I want a real bitch, you're still asking for a bitch. So, I have never believed as a poet that actions speak louder than words, because words can speak just as loud, because we can speak things into our atmosphere. So I just needed to get that out.
Boy, don't let me catch the Holy Ghost.
Too late. I thought you loved me. I already know you love money. The question was, are you thinking about me? You see, Mom once told me, and I quote this exactly, we never want the ones that want us. And I see truth in that, because I constantly see my young sisters chasing the wrong ones. Brothers like me, and I'm not so handy with the hammer and nails, but I've never been inside the jail cells. I'll just stay with my pen and my pad, writing these love letters to you, and stand on the phone with you till 3 in the morning trying to figure out and equate why you're sad, and maybe point you in the direction of some wisdom. After all, man is supposed to be a provider. So if I am to provide, wouldn't that mean providing a sense of direction? But if you don't want that provision, and if I'm not supposed to provide a sense of direction, then what is the point in trying to show me the beauty in your reflection? I don't want you to be a walking contradiction. I want you to be the truth. Now you say, as a woman, you're my backbone, but another word for backbone is the spine. And last I checked, no disrespect, but the spine doesn't go around trying to boast its superiority to the rest of the body. A spine is supposed to stand me up straight. And with posing in my body, I have enough problems from my back. If you're going to put pressure on me, at least put it in the right place. I'm not coming from a ballpoint, but still. If you want to be that amazing grace, I want you to relax. I want you to soothe. You see, a woman's true purpose is to nurture and to soothe. But she's so caught up in being worshipped and adored, and loving a man has now become a chore. We too of the masculinity have feelings that go on to infinity. So much pressure just to automatically get it right. So why can't you just automatically stand up straight, Miss Spine? Because I have to stand here each and every night holding you up on my shoulders. But if you're constantly trying to prove to the rest of my body that you're the reason I stand, I'm bending over because eventually you're going to have to reach my feet. That's not bowing down. It's called a bad back. So if you're going to be the spine or the backbone, just know your job is to make me stand up straight. It's not to give me bad pressure and make it equate. So when I bring myself down to my knees, it's not because I'm a bad man or that I'm bowing to thee. It's because you're adding pressure in a place that I don't need. You see, even as the foundation, a spine is still a foundation for the whole body. And whether you call yourself the spine, the heart, the nerve, the lung, or the liver, and of course, giving children from the womb, you're also a caregiver. But without heart, none of this means shit.
Man. Wait a minute. Wait, pump that up. Come again. Man, that boy is bad. Man, shit, I'm scared. Okay, Tyrone. Is this how you get your phone sexy boy? Okay, no more kitty open mics for you. You done graduated today. I can't believe that. Man, y'all better check this water bottle. I don't think you got water, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Wow, you just blew my wig back, cousin, okay? And this was a 2 for 25 deal, too. Okay. Shout out to my wig specialist and stuff. Over there on the corner of Good Year and Fair, we get it up. Yes, hair you wear, no, I'm just kidding. Hair I wear, you wear, hair we all wear. Okay, anywho, back at the ranch where the horses came from when we got this shit from. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh, girl, don't choke, because I don't know CPR up in here. I don't know. Oh, snap. All right. Yes. All right. Oh, wow. We got some more poets. Oh, my God. Dynamite songs. Let's roll.
Yeah, we're here live, Buffalo, New York, at the 4th annual Poetry Marathon. Griot Poet Society here with goodness. Griot Poet Society.
Man, this is a good ass vibe. Let's snatch the mic up on this one. Yeah. See, God put it in my hand, so I'ma hold it. You best believe I told it on me when I'm rolling. Release a piece that'll leave a week swollen. Slipping the clip of the true. Let me say that again.
Yeah.
I said, God put it in my hand, so I'ma hold it. You best believe I told it on me when I'm rolling. Release a piece that'll leave a week swollen. Slipping the clip of the true. Yeah. Clapping a hammer of righteous grammar, the smoke your composition flow. So explosive, my brain gon' need stitches. The goal ain't the riches, just to spray you with specifics on how this world is twisted, like the Bible has predicted. Do you really want to risk it? Going to war with a soldier that's enlisted and only the Lord? Boy, be realistic. But if you want it, you can get it straight up like suspension. I release positive attention that you dealt brilliant henchmen. Power has shifted from righteous gifted to dark relentless. I ain't complaining, I've been trained to put an end to this nonsense being spoken. You jokers promoting ignorance. My verbal technology with air holes will bring deliverance. To haters not believing, won't receive it, straight ignore it. I'ma squeeze it till you hear me. Empty, straight pouring my guns at a ghost. Bust a big arrow, cock it and throw it. Never let you catch me slipping, twisting, I'm reloading. See, God put it in my hand, so I'ma hold it. You best believe I told it on it when I'm rolling. Release a piece that'll lead a week swollen. Slip in the clip of the truth, yeah. Slip in the clip of the truth, yeah.
Go ahead. Live from Buffalo, New York, Griot Poet Society at the 4th Annual Poetry 2-Day Marathon. Goodness getting it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, all eyes on y'all.
All eyes on me.
That's that 3-pack score. You know what I'm talking about?
That 3-pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, big girlfriend, you doing? All right, thank you for coming. We love y'all. All right. There's so many people in here, I can't even hear y'all. Calm down. Y'all so loud. What the hell is it? Yeah, that's how you do the bust out.
She busting it out. She getting it in. Griot Nation. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Live at the 4th Annual Poetry 2-Day Marathon, Griot Nation, Griot Poet Society, with the host of the event, Goodness. Get 'em.
Do anybody got a prescription for biofilm?
Yeah, I'm about to pop this wine in a minute.
I'm starting to get some shot glasses and everything, so we can do, you understand? Somebody got some little crackers we can play. No, I ain't gonna play community. We gonna burn up in here.
I just want everybody to know Goodness is not going to be able to move tomorrow, so don't call her.
Yes, when the second one come around tomorrow with the kid, if y'all see me coming in here in a wheelchair, it's not a publicity stunt. It's real. No, for real, I really do got a wheelchair back there. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I do, but it's not funny. Okay, Miss LV. Let me get this ladybug right here, ticket and stuff. Okay, remember that shirt? Remember that song? Wave around your head like a helicopter.
Oh, she got the bag.
Okay, am I allowed to participate if I'm announcing? Okay, never mind.
This like a blind joint up in here. We, you know.
Come on.
Okay, like
This is for the last. This is for the.
Live from the Very Griot Poet Society at the 4th Annual Buffalo Poetry Marathon.
0-311. Not 201, 311. 310-311.
What is it?
Nobody.
680-311.
Nobody.
Wait, okay, I put a couple random joints.
she got me the wine. Blanks in there. Right. You got the jukebox going in? Come on,
Once again, we're live from the 4th Annual 2-Day Poetry Marathon. This is the adult edition. Here we go, right here. Griot Poet Society, Griot Nation. Shout out to Amon Rashid.
680-490.
I'm close enough.
That only counts for varsity.
That's a lot of random drawings.
I'm closer than her. Like,
Here we go.
This is
We got 680-310.
Come on.
Here, live from Buffalo, New York, at the 4th annual Poetry Marathon.
All right. We check her ticket. We got, a lot of suspects.
Raffle giveaway. Shout out to my man of mine, Rashid Unseen, Curly Gates, Ezra J, Rock. Go ahead.
Yes, y'all give it up. Y'all give it up. All right, that's how y'all. Okay. For my man in the house, another one of my favorites, Mr. Mark Lloyd. All right. He's also having a 3-hour poetry marathon today. He's also, so y'all can just take y'all cousin right over to his program right after this. What? I'll take y'all cousin. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all wrong poetry. Okay, so now, mind you, the ones that have participated, I do have items over here on the table such as pens and pencils and things like that, and maybe a crossword puzzle. So just to keep your mind sharp, so that y'all can have some tools to, write y'all some fresh rhymes, rhythm poetry, love songs, baby I hate you, daddy, why my man come on, all that type of stuff, So, yes, winning that wine and stuff. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, would you like to go up, Mark, or you just chilling up? God, looking like a Chips episode over here. Damn. First meet them. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up our male poet again, Mr. Paulo Silva.
Right. So since this is the adult set, I'm gonna do something, a little noisy. Let's see if you can copy it. All right. With you, I'm jealous of a popsicle. And a lollipop gets all my props. And if I had but one wish, I'd love to be the ice cream on the cone, so I could get all of your licks. And even though my life would be short and pleasure would be oh so sweet, because the DSLs that you possess truly makes a brother weak. One more.
What? Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me, please. Can you say what DSL means? Because I'm thinking Game Boy, Right. Oh, what is that?
Hey! Wait a minute, don't make it stop doing
Right, so.
Okay, no, you ain't gotta read.
So you really didn't catch what DSL was?
We know it just sounds so good.
Oh, no. What? But again, with you, I'm jealous of a popsicle. And a lollipop gets all my props. And if I had but one wish, I'd love to be the ice cream on a cone, so I could get all your licks. And even though my life would be short and sweet, the pleasure would be oh so sweet, because the DSLs that you possess truly makes a brother weak. So I heard the last one, that means you caught it, it went on. So ladies that didn't get it, did it?
We got it.
Look at Miss Patterson. Miss Patterson like, funny.
No, our actual school buddy was DSL.
Right. You still get old over there.
Yeah, loving that. Loving that.
You ain't get it. You ain't old enough to be here.
Right. I'll tell you a few of them. All right. Right, so this next one, again, is just a little ditty, but if only I could please you the way you need to be satisfied, I'd have you testifying to the rewards of your release. Pain would decease. Worry would be only when this joy would cease. A slave to the flesh, I try my best to resist the test, but damn, human am I. Measuring my existence by experience multiplied, I try to do what's right. I try. Yeah, that's right. Right. So with that vein being said, I'd like to bring the sister up with the alphabetic logistics. The flow was bananas, the way you freak the alphabet from A to Z to Z to A. Right.
That was dope.
Right. Absolutely dope. So since I turned it up, let's keep it going. Come on, sister. Come on, Kendra. Bless it.
Pop the hip out. Hold on, y'all. Pop the hip out.
We get some 83s like that.
Tyrone, stop. I was going to do something else, but I'm going to do something. This is called A Virgo Secret.
Shake my legs and throw me on the bed. I'm gonna be your three more.
There was no foreplay.
Mark, this for you, Mark. How do it? It's called A Virgo Secret.
Right.
Chain my legs, throw me on the bed. I'm gonna be your three-course meal instead. Give it to me hard as I lay face down, ass up in the air. Then turn me around, suckle my nipples as I whimper and stare. See, I want you to punish me. I've been a bad girl all week long. Give it to me hard, rough baby. You know how I like it. You know how I like you to put it down. I'm talking about legs shaking, pussy boiling, blood rushing to my head. Hard dick in my pussy while I'm blindfolded as I bend at the edge of the bed. Pussy is dripping, waiting to be sucked. Daddy and think you know I just can't get enough. Tonight, I'll be the hunted and you be the hunter. I just want you to tear my ass up. Give me that banger, that thickness, that dynamite fucking, that bed sinking, inside dripping, pussy creaming, blindfolded or handcuffed. I'm talking about that kinky loving, that Halloween fucking, that seductive beating, inside heavily streaming, no need for talking, no sex toys, no playing, just hard dick, hands tied and legs are shaking. Shit felt like the earth was quaking. You're grinding and you're sucking on my titties. You're bouncing back on that, and I'm bouncing back on that hard dick. Wow, down on all fours, giving me that doggy, that hissing, that whipping, that makes me feel so sexy. Give it to me while I beg you to stop. Shit, I'm coming, master. I'm going to make a mess all over your fucking mess. All right,
Go ahead, sweetheart. What was that? I was just saying, like, we just gotta give him a round of applause. If that is the situation, Mark.
Wait.
what? I'm having so much fun. I appreciate y'all. Once again, thank y'all for coming out to the 4th annual 2-day Inner City Poetry Marathon. Saturday is strictly for the adults and the adults only. I appreciate y'all being here. There is no judgment. What happens here